Oh, I'm sitting here talking and I'm muted. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, you should be able to hear me now. I'm a doofus at times. I didn't realize it was muted. So, as I was saying, this is a time for y'all to come together and let's just remember Dolly. You got a candle going over there, you got some music playing. This is time for us to just sit back and remember Dolly and remember who she was and the impact she had on the world. You know, Dolly was one of those people that cared about anyone she came in contact with. Like, I like to call her the female Elvis because if you think about it, she would help anybody. She started that whole book program to give books to people. In fact, Shauna told me earlier that if it wasn't for Dolly, her son wouldn't be able to read. Like, how awesome is that? She started an organization that gives books to kids. Like, who else would do that besides Elvis? You know, Elvis would do that in a heartbeat. But seriously, who else would do that? Hello, Kim. Don't forget about Shelley Fabre too. She died like what, 2 days ago? Ozman, thank you for the jewels. I don't know what they do, but yes, Joyce, it is a very sad day. Very sad day. My computer is really hot right now. I can hear the fans going. I just recorded Friday's video, y'all. And I think you're going to like it. But we're talking about Dolly right now. We will always love you, Dolly. Okay, so live chat. Alright. I put a question and answer thing in there. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna try it. Yes, Harold, welcome. I don't think you've ever made it to one of my lives, have you? Jolene is a good song, yeah. Definitely. So, I was watching the footage today of Dolly after the announcement, because I put it on my Instagram, when she tells the story about how Elvis wanted to record I Will Always Love You, and the Colonel, blah, blah, blah. We all know that story. Colonel blocked it, and yeah. But then she starts talking about Priscilla and how Priscilla would tell her that walking out of the courthouse, Elvis sang that song, and yada, yada, yada. And I don't know whether to believe it, because you know how Priscilla lies like the wind. then I was scrolling Instagram and I saw Priscilla post the same story. So, I don't know. That story's been told for years. Hello, Austria! Yeah, Kim, I'm gonna name you Typo Queen. Typo Queen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who to believe. The problem is, right? The problem is with the Elvis world, it's getting harder and harder for stuff because there's nobody left to believe it or to accurate it, if that makes sense. I know, Shauna. I was playing her music too. 9 to 5. Jolene. I like her cover of that with Kelly Clarkson. But Dolly even did some Christian songs too. She partnered with For King and Country, For God Only Knows. I love that song too. Yes, Shauna, she will always be remembered. I don't know if you just joined us, but I was telling them how if it wasn't for her and her book program, that your little boy wouldn't know how to read. She had such a great heart of gold, seriously. And if you're watching this and you don't know who Dolly Parton is, I don't know why you wouldn't, but go listen to some of her music because it is amazing. And honestly, it'll change you. And y'all, if you want to support Dolly, she asked for donations to her book foundation. So if you go to her social media platforms, you'll find links to her book foundation, and you can send support and donations that way. Really, Greg? I didn't know that she recorded a version of In the Ghetto. That's awesome. On a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little... Actually, wait. I did know that because I used it in a video one time. I take that back. Never mind. You see that? Got a book a month for 6 years. Can you imagine? How many kids were signed up for that? And Shauna's son was so... lucky's not the right word. So fortunate. There you go. Fortunate that Dolly was able to give him a book for a month for 6 years. Thanks to generous people. I just can't believe it. I think the first time I saw Dolly was Hannah Montana, if I'm not mistaken. Hannah Montana. But yeah, Dolly was on TV. She was in movies. She was on TV. She was in she was in whatchamacallit. She was everywhere. In fact, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this, but we're gonna try it. We are gonna try this because I found this hilarious. Just gotta wait for it to download. Don't care about subtitles. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, it just warned me that it was gonna shut me off, so I'm gonna stop that. And go back to something else. Let me see if there's something else I can find here. All right, let's do this, because I doubt I'll get struck for this. But we'll see. I don't know. All right.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. I first went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every walk of life and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
The category tonight from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa. Oh, this is a good one. It's a good one. Get up real close to your set. Top 10 list tonight. Top 10 Dolly Parton pet peeves. Yes, sir. And now, to assist us in the presentation of tonight's top 10 list, please welcome live from Dollywood, Dolly Parton, her own self. Dolly, there you go. Okay, the category tonight, top 10 Dolly Parton pet peeves. Dolly, are you all set? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay, number 10.
Accountants who don't understand how much it costs to make me look this cheap.
Yes. Number 9.
Trying to play guitar in these 5-inch fingernails.
They're great. When are we going to have them on the show, Paula? 5-inch fingernails. I'm telling you, that's my favorite new band.
They're hard
Make that
edge.
booking if you can.
They're alternative.
Number 8.
When the county declares my hair a fire hazard.
Number 7.
Confused Dalai Lama constantly asking for theme park royalties.
Number 6.
You can't get a wig repaired because Letterman's got some kind of a hairpiece crisis.
Hey, come on. There, it's like my goofy cousin is hosting the show tonight. Hello, I'm Dave's cousin Kenny. Dave was smoking a cigar and had to go home early. So Dave asked, could I fill in? Oh man, where the hell are we? Have we done all 10 yet? Number 5.
A rhinestone rash.
Yeah, okay. Number 4.
Whenever
Number
he
4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Let's just go home, Dolly.
Okay.
Number 4.
Okay, when he visits Dollywood gift shops, Garth Brooks always shoplifts stuff under that big hat of his. Yeah, let's do go home. Okay. Just 3
Dolly
more.
been smoking her own self.
I think so. We grow that stuff
Number
down
3. Number 3.
Okay, smart-ass MCs who introduced me by saying, and now here they are, Dolly Parton.
Number 2.
When the Super Bowl is over, winner never says, hey, I'm going to Dollywood.
That's right. And now, the number 1 Dolly Parton pet peeve.
Nobody notices I've got a great ass, too.
Well. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. I've missed you. I saw you out there on your tricycle.
Now, when you say that, do you really mean that you've missed me?
No, I do miss you. I love working with you.
You know what I was thinking about that Dollywood thing, 25 years of Dollywood. Now, what was it like 25 years ago when you said to people, you know what, I'd like to build a little thing down here in the Smoky Mountains. Is it on the edge of the Smoky Mountains, right in the middle?
It's at the foothills of the
Yeah.
Smokies, right before you go up into Gatlinburg and the mountain park.
And an amusement park and a thing to kind of commemorate the life of the people who lived and worked in that area. What did people say to you when you said you want to do that?
I had a set of business people at that time that told me that I was making a big mistake.
Big mistake.
And that I was going to lose my butt. And I did lose some of it, as you'll notice, from 25 years ago, thank the Lord. But seriously, after I just had a feeling in my heart that it was a good thing, and I went on with it. And after the first year that was a success, I got rid of those people.
Yeah, good for you.
I didn't want to give them money. But
25 years. And tell the people what the experience is like. Is it like a super thrill ride amusement park, or is it something different?
Actually, it is a theme park. We do have amusement areas. We have wonderful roller coasters, water rides. We have a water park, Splash Country, and we have an active blacksmith shop. We have candle shops. We have a grist mill. So we really have preserved the Smoky Mountain heritage like 100 years ago.
In terms of the thrill rides, do you ride the thrill rides?
No, I don't, because I've always said I have too much to lose, like my hair and my shoes, everything. But I actually don't ride the rides.
Yeah, but you know, I was thinking it maybe have room for a rocket car.
Well, maybe. I was watching you out there. That was pretty scary. I was afraid for you.
No,
I
it was
thought
just,
you were going to
no,
blow up. I thought,
no,
oh, you're
no.
going to be a mess when I come out
It
here.
was just stupid.
Well, it was fun, though.
Well, how have you been? What else is going on? They're celebrating the 25 years of the and I know people who have been there said it's wonderful.
It is a wonderful park, and we have been there 25 years, and so to celebrate, we did a special, as you mentioned, for Hallmark. That's
Hallmark
gonna be
Channel?
shown
All right, who's on that
the third.
special?
Well, my good friend Kenny Rogers, who I love. We've worked together forever, and he had to be on it because we get along so well. We agree on everything.
Right.
Even our appointments with our cosmetic surgeons, they never collide. No, I'm joking.
Now,
I don't.
I know you can't speak for Kenny, and maybe it's none of my business. But have you had a little?
Yeah, well, I can't speak for Kenny either, but I'm just going to make sure that my islands in the stream don't sink like the Titanic. So I can't speak.
Wow.
I can't speak for him, but actually, seriously, I love Kenny, and he's on the show, and of course, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Have you tried helium?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you know who was here a couple of nights ago was that Miley Cyrus.
Miley's on the show as well. Is she not a doll?
I
I
knew
just
nothing.
love her.
I mean, I'd heard a great deal about her. I never met her, and I didn't know what to expect. She's only 17,
I know.
but she's a smart kid and great poise and very entertaining.
She is. She's a great writer.
And aren't you her,
Her fairy godmother. Actually, we never had a real ceremony, but when she was, I've known her since she was a baby. But we never, I mean, I don't keep up with all the godmother, things that. But I'm there for her if she needs me. And I get so upset when they're like lately, they've just been kind of hounding her to death, and she's trying very hard to make her transition from being Hannah
tough.
Montana, and she's
It's tough.
17.
That's
Don't
right.
you remember being 17?
I absolutely do.
Feeling.
Well, I mean, and 17, when I was 17, is completely different than being 17 now, for God's sake.
That's true.
And there's so much pressure. You get into show business at any age, the pressure's incredible, let alone when, like 9 or 10 when she started. And as you say now, trying to make the transition, it's just really...
She's a beautiful girl, and at that age, you're just, she's trying to, it's like, I know how I was at 17. I remember stealing the shoulder pads out of my grandma's winter coat to make a push-up bra. That was before Fredericks had them. In fact, I think I gave them that idea. It's true. Because I remember feeling like I was sexy. I wanted to have sexy clothes.
Yeah.
And I was really feeling myself then, and I was just looking for somebody else to do it. I didn't mean to go there, but it's true. So let's leave Miley alone. But Miley and I did.
I think she'll be all right because she's very smart. I didn't realize how smart that kid is, but I think she'll be in good shape.
think
And
so.
you know her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, right?
I've known him actually for a long time. He did a video with me back when he was so hot, like Miley now. Back when he did Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh, the
like
Hunky Bunky,
Elvis.
right.
Yeah, the Achy Breaky.
What is it?
Achy Breaky Heart.
Hey, did you know Elvis? Did we talk about you and Elvis?
Actually, I didn't. I never met Elvis. He was planning to record my song, I Will Always Love You. And he had invited me down to the studio, and then the day of the studio, Colonel Tom Parker called and said that they only recorded songs that they had half the publishing on, and I couldn't do that. And that broke my heart.
That's
'cause
right.
I
That's right.
wanted
You
to
didn't
be-
want to give up the publishing.
No.
Oh,
but,
good
but
for
I
you.
loved Elvis. And
What was that
even to
Colonel
this
Tom
day-
Parker like? What was the deal on that
Actually,
guy?
he was a smart man, evidently. I mean, he did a wonderful job
Yeah.
with Elvis. He was just a hard businessman. I don't blame him for it, but I would have loved to.
Who are some of the other greats that have become icons? May still, like I know you were close friends with Johnny Cash.
Oh, I love Johnny and June. Johnny was actually, speaking of being 17, Johnny Cash was my first encounter with what I thought sex appeal was, feeling really drawn to someone. I mean, I saw him on stage and I just felt things that I'd never felt before.
Right.
I did, because he had that funny way, like how Elvis did. I didn't know what all the feelings were, but
Something special, something different
Yeah.
about people. Well, like yourself
Yes.
as well. You see it immediately. There's a magnetism or something.
am I turning you on? Am I?
Yeah.
Yes! You turned me on. Yes!
Thank you very much.
But thank you for that, though.
Thank you. No, that's why I'm here.
But it is true. They're great people. But I did love Johnny. He was great. And I've known all of the big stars.
Tell me about some. Give me a good stories about the Grand Ole Opry, because in that town, Nashville, symbolically, the Grand Ole Opry maybe not even symbolically, actually is the heart and soul of that community, because that's why the singers and the songwriters, and like Hank Williams, Hank Williams, my
There
God.
never was a greater songwriter. His songs today, people record all over the world in every style of music. I did not know him.
He was the first huge country star, wasn't he?
Well, he was gigantic, and he crossed over, and people loved him. And he died much younger than
27,
people realize.
27 years old.
Oh, you don't think about
it's
that.
just remarkable, the impact. Even today,
I know.
people are working and celebrating the life of Hank Williams.
Well, he was a wonderful writer. You don't get that kind of talent to come along just very few times in many lifetimes, really.
Well, it's a lot of fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And you're going to sing for us a little bit later?
I am a little later. I'm actually, one of the songs we did on the Hallmark special, I'm going to do, thank you. And I wanted to tell you, too, the song 9 to 5 I actually did with a lot of the workers in the special, so it was a special thing. But the national tour of the 9 to 5, the musical, is going on the road, opening in Nashville at the Tennessee Performing Arts Center in September.
Now, will you be traveling with the show?
I'll be at the big one there, the big opening, and I may show up here and there now and then, but we're in all the big cities, like Chicago and St. Louis and Denver. So I'll sing that a little later.
The tour runs all summer, through the fall, all year?
Oh, well, it's going to run this summer, and if we have, or all year actually, for a year, and then if we have good luck.
All right, now I want you to go backstage, put on something fancy for your number.
No, I'm going to wear this. This is my fancy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, now performing one of her most popular songs, here's the lovely, the talented Dolly Parton.
Thank you. You can help me on this one. We all know this one. Well, I tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen and pour myself a cup of ambition, yawning, stretching, trying to come to life. Well, I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Yeah, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. They never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. I want to move ahead, and the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes heaven is out to get me. Ooh. But they let you dream just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in. Tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. I just know, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind. They never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. They got you where they want you. There's a better life. Y'all dream about it, don't you? It's a rich man's dream. I don't care what they call it. And you spend your life, your money in his wallet. 9 to 5. Just working, 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 working 9 to 5. They got you working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. They'll keep you working, 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 working 9 to 5. You will get by. Working 9 to 5. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Paul. Good job.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
I love
Dolly.
you.
Dolly Parton, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, everybody.
All right. That was Miss Dolly on the Tonight Show. On Late Show with David Letterman. Next, we have a tribute from one of our own. So, Miss Shauna asked me to play a song that she recorded. So, Dolly, this is for you. Shauna sang this song for you. This is a song Dolly wrote and performed with Alison Krauss in 1992. So, everybody, give it up for Shauna.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. I've missed you. I saw you out there on your
You haven't missed
tricycle.
me. Now, when you say that, do you really mean that you've missed me?
No, I do miss you. I love.
You packed in the morning, I stared out the window, I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door, and I didn't stand in your way. Now I miss you more than I missed you before, and now where I find comfort, God knows, 'cause you left me just when I needed you most. You just left me just when I needed you most. Now most every morning I stare out the window, I think about where you might be. I've written you letters I'd like to send, if you would just send one to me. 'Cause I need you more than I need you before, and now where I find comfort, God knows, 'cause you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you left me just when I needed you most. You packed in the morning, I stared out the window, I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door, and I didn't stand in your way. Now I love you more than I loved you before, and now where I find comfort, God knows, 'cause you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you just left me just when I needed you most. We love you, Dolly. We'll never forget you. Fly high with Jesus.
We're going to play it again. It's so beautiful, we're going to play it again.
Packed in the morning, I stared out the window, I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door, and I didn't stand in your way. Now I miss you more than I missed you before, and now where I find comfort, God knows, 'cause you left me just when I needed you most. You just left me just when I needed you most. Now most every morning I stare out the window, I think about where you might be. I've written you letters I'd like to send, if you would just send one to me. 'Cause I need you more than now, need you before and now. Where I'll find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you left me just when I needed you most. You packed in the morning, I stared out the window, I struggled for something to say. You left in the rain without closing the door, and I didn't stand in your way. Now I love you more than I loved you before, and now where I find comfort, God knows. 'Cause you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you left me just when I needed you most. Yes, you just left me just when I needed you most. We love you, Dolly. We'll never forget you. Fly high with Jesus.
Yes, Shauna, sing another one. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. While she's doing that, I'm going to sing a tribute. Because that's what Dolly would want, right? So I'm going to sing my favorite Elvis song. A cappella, because I can't use music like that. So I'm going to sing my favorite Elvis song that I think fits this whole, I think fits everything. But I'm not going to do it as Elvis. I'm going to do it as... All right, folks, this is If I Can Dream. My favorite Elvis song. Dolly, this is for you. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand. Why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh, why? There must be peace and understanding sometime. Strong winds of promise that will blow away the doubt and fear if I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone. Tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Oh, deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, please let my dream come true. Oh, right now. Oh, right now. Ooh. I love that song. All right, now we'll do if I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that is all you've taken from me. So please don't cry. Both know that's not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you've dreamed of. I wish you joy and happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. I will always working 9 to 5. Baby, when I met you, there was peace I'd known. I set out to get you in a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There's just something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Even closer, but I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, they got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All we know we find, ain't no condemnation when ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Over to another. I can't live without you, then the love was true. I feel thinking about then if I got no one and you did what you not. Okay, I'm losing my voice. Dolly, we love you.
You packed in the morning, I stared out the window,
Parton died peacefully at her home in Nashville. Her family is asking people to skip the flowers. Instead, consider donating to Dolly's Imagination Library.
And in a statement shared on social media, the family says Dolly had requested a small private funeral service with only immediate family present. Fans are also being encouraged to share your memories and your tributes on social media, and you're also being asked to leave a message on Dolly's website.
All right, so again, in lieu of flowers, obviously, Imagination Library is what the family is requesting.
Put a book into the hands of another
That's what
child.
she's been, as you heard in Pinocchio's story, and we've been
Yes.
telling you all day, over 333 million books have already been distributed.
Imagine how that is going to grow.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to Don Dare, who is standing by the Dolly Parton statue in Sevierville tonight, where people have been gathering all afternoon once they heard the news.
Well, Lori, 2 of those 300 million books from Imagination Library were read by 2 young ladies who are with me right now. They are Aisley Whaley and Kaylee Bales. And how old were you, do you remember, when you got your first book from Dolly's Imagination Library?
I was probably 5. I bet I was real young.
I bet you were at 5.
I don't even remember. I was a baby.
But it was important to you, wasn't it?
It was. I had a ton of her books.
You had what?
I had a ton of her books.
Oh, you had several of them.
Yes.
And why were they important to you?
Because Dolly is just an amazing person, and I loved hearing her books and reading them when I was little, when my mom would read them to me, and I just loved them.
Special, weren't they?
Yeah, they were special.
And Kaylee, that's the same for you?
Yes, I got her books when I was young, and I loved it when my mom would read them to me, and I just remembered receiving them in the mail, and I loved it.
And you get them how often in the mail?
I think, isn't it every month? Once
Every
a month?
I bet you became a better reader, didn't you?
Yes, I loved them.
And someone who knows about your reading ability is your former English teacher.
Yes.
And we are with Kristen Keene, and that's special though, isn't it, Kristen, that young people receive these books and learn to read?
It is, and I think literacy is very important in this world, having the knowledge, the education. And I know her father did not read, and that was very important to her to get books in the hands of young children, because that's a special skill and tool you'll always have.
And that's why she wanted to give as many books away as she possibly could, because she knew how important it was for her dad to be
Yes.
able to read.
Yep.
and not being.
Absolutely.
Okay. You proud of these young girls?
I'm very proud of them. And I told them today, we're all sad, but I said, let the light of Dolly shine in you and shine it throughout the world.
Well, I can see by the smiles on your faces that the light of the world is still aflame right now.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And let's just
Thank
step over
you.
here.
Thank you.
We'll do this again. And the tribute to Dolly grows bigger here at the statue for Dolly in downtown Sevierville. The flag behind us in front of the courthouse is at half-staff, and hundreds of people continue to come here to pay tribute to Dolly Parton in downtown Sevierville. Back to you, Lori and Bo.
All right, we just got another song from Shauna, so we are going to play that, and then we're going to wrap it up, folks. So I appreciate everybody joining me today. And we are going to go out with a little Jolene. Oh, now you want to come over here. Okay, so... Okay, so thank you all for joining me today on this live stream to remember Dolly. I'm sure Dolly is looking down and smiling at all the tributes and all the people coming together to honor her. Thank you all for joining. If you can, go to Dolly's website and leave a donation for the book program, because honestly, that is life-changing. You heard it, 330 million books. So, and that's going to keep growing now because of people like you that want to help and donate. So, once again, thank you all for joining me. We're going to go out with a little Jolene by Miss Shauna. So, thank you all. I will see you tomorrow for Wild in the Country. And then on Friday, we're going to have Johnny Carson video. So, stay tuned for those. And take it away, Shauna.
Parton died peacefully at her home.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing that I can keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 no, please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. me.